shit. Hold up, my bad. Doesn't 1 2 3 mic check. What's good? It's your boy E coming at you with some finance solutions. Hope everyone's having a good morning. About 15 minutes until market open. And really quick, I kind of wanted to go over. Let's see how I'm gonna do this. All right, look. All right, we're just gonna bring the big chart over here on the screen real quick. All right. And I kind of wanted to do something different today. Let me see. Okay, so, I mean, stocks are heading for a mixed open, right? Goldman Sachs predicts high probability of another OPEC production cut. So that means high probability that they're going to cut the amount of oil that they're producing. Deutsche Bank sees another 25% to the downside, all right? Fed President Bullard says Fed will likely have to keep rates above 5% into 2024 to succeed in taking inflation down to where they want it to be. All right, so into 2024, 5%. Most talked about stocks and retail have been Tesla, Apple. I don't know. Let me see. YVDA. I don't know if he meant Nvidia. Let's see. It might have been a mistake. Yeah, it's Nvidia, bro. Come on. I've never even heard of that. Nvidia? Well, is this one of the most talked about stocks? Oh, I forgot. Dude, I got the hotkeys. I set up some hotkeys. All right, so this is why I don't like to use the hotkeys. So Nvidia, Tesla, Apple, and I don't know what the hell this is. CD. What's CD? China. What is it? China Data? Chen Data Group Holdings. Yeah, there has been a lot of stuff going on with the China stocks. I'm not gonna lie. Like China has a lot going on right now. So this is one of the most talked about stocks. Just something to keep in mind. Expected IPOs, we have BFAI. On December 1st, we have RAYA and Jewel, JEWL. Then on the 2nd, GNLX. On the 16th of December, BANL. Earnings. Notable earnings today, we have Billy, we have W Day, CRWD, Crowd, HPE. Tomorrow, Wednesday, we have Snow, XPEV, BBW, GCP, SPLK. Thursday, KRTD, NNDM, Nano Dimensions, DLTH, Ulta, ChargePoint, and Soul. And then on Friday, Kirk. All right. Now, we got the Consumer Confidence Report. All right. Also, the Schiller Home Price Index is out. Oh, it's going to be interesting to see what's going on with the housing market. All right. Then Thursday, we got PCE coming out. Friday, new jobs report and unemployment. All right. Biotech. on the 30th, which is tomorrow. FDA approvals expected on RETA, YMAB, SCYX. Unusually high volume. Again, this one's been on the watch list right here. Cosm, look at this thing. Continuing to run, bro. Continuing to run. I mean, proof of concept right there, bro. This thing's been on the watch list now for, I don't know, over a week. Maybe like 2 weeks. Showing proof of concept from way back here, bro. Look at that. I mean, and wow, was it cheap. And still is. Still is. Under $1, bro. But looking at this chart, I mean, look at that. Just hitting the criteria for a multi-day runner over and over. And it's looking like it's hitting the criteria again. Now, what I will say is off the open, there's always volatility, and people are going to take profits. So I would not be trying to jump into this thing right off the open. You feel me? Let them take profits or whatever. If you are interested in trading it. All right? But look, this thing's running up in pre-market. And as of now, it hasn't given back. It hasn't given back not even half of the run up. So I'll say on this thing, I mean, you'd be wanting it to at least hold this level. I would consider this a key level right here. Right here, the 66. Especially if it holds this level. Or, I mean, any of these levels, bro. If it can hold this level, it'd be great. If it can hold this one, even better. Right here. All right. If it can definitely hold this 74, 75 cents around here, definitely. And wait, let me open the preview. See, I got my little spaceman block on the screen. But definitely, if we can hold this level, bro. What else is on the watch list? We got Calms. Look, another one off the watch list. Meeting the criteria for multi-day runners. Okay? What else we got on here? Look, another one here, meeting criteria for multi-day running, bro. I mean, yeah, cheap penny stocks, but I mean, they're running up and at least holding on to some of their gains, bro. So those are meeting the criteria again to be multi-day runners. This is all stuff off the watch list. All right, we got Mullen. Mullen's a frequent on the watch list. I mean, it always finds a way to keep itself relevant. And I mean, that's all we care about as traders, bro. Yeah, the fundamentals on this thing are shady. So what? We don't care, bro. Like, no, honestly, no one's really trading or investing long term right now. I mean, maybe the hedgies are, but if you're trading intraday, I don't think you're really investing long term right now, just because the volatility is so crazy. Another one off the watch list. What is that? Nano Vibronics. Nano Vibronics. Look at that thing. I mean, showed some proof of concept yesterday, right? Ran up. Ran up decent. And look at this thing in pre-market. Remember when I said what goes up must come down? But notice, it ran up and came down, right? Actually went backside, but it is kind of putting in a higher low relative to where it started running from. You feel me? So, I mean, there's still some proof of concept there. And plus, we're still over the 120. All right? So, kind of just wanted to do like a different format today for pre-market. You know what I mean? Trying to get you got bring you guys some value. Uh Now other than that, I mean we have like about 5 minutes left until market open. But I mean like morning catalysts, I went over some of the ones with high volume. We also have ASPI and volatile price discovery mode uh as a new IPO. All right, DRS had massive pump in the pre-market before dumping and losing most of it, I guess. OTIC top gainer this morning with unusual active setup. I don't know. We got this thing's like rushed. Let's see what this stock is though. What was he talking about? Right here. I mean, autonomy. It's meeting some criteria. It's really cheap though. I mean, it's like a penny stock, but it's front side and it is holding on to some of his gains, right? Look, it ran up here, sold off, ran up. I mean, key level on this thing would be here. If it can hold that level and not sell off past it, I say, there's still something there. Key level, we're here, bro. If it breaks down past that, um, it's like I wouldn't really be too much interested in it. All right. Other than that, just let's see, like Tesla, Tesla's been doing something lately, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'll have to see what's up with this thing. Dude, I'm trying to. All right, let me see if I got these high keys right. No webcam. Boy. All right. The other monitor. Forgot I had that on there. Let me see something. All right. That's the thing now. Like, bro, with the hotkeys, bro. Like, they control other programs. But yeah, I mean, let's see what goes on. Market open soon here, bro. For market open within 4 minutes. Look, Tesla kind of gapped up a little bit. Do we have? Yeah, I mean the market kind of gapped up, but then sold back off. So I don't really. I mean, we just got to see how things shake out, bro. Like I said, bro, like volatility off the open, is always a thing. Always a thing. Let's go out 2 days so we can like get a clearer picture of what this price action's been doing, bro. And I don't know what the hell's going on. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. There we go. Couldn't. I mean, I can't really see the bottom of my charts there, bro. That's better. The type of shit I don't want to be doing right before market open. All right, we got 3 minutes till market open. Look, I'm scared to use these damn hotkeys, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm scared to hit any buttons on my keyboard now. That's why I don't like using them. But anyways, let's see what we got. Why am I on the 2 minute? I don't know. I was thinking about trading something off the watch list. You feel me? I'm like, the multi-day runners are real, bro. So here's a more accurate ones I want to see. Kinda that gap area, but also the price action. You feel me? Something like that. Because right now, look, we're kind of trading in that gap area, at least on Tesla. Now, this is what I mean by relative strength. Look, we got like all the large and mega caps kind of selling off and looking bearish. Look, under the 120, right? Damn near like Apple and the SPY barely holding previous close, and the Qs like looking the same, but as opposed to where previous close is looking a little stronger. But Tesla, look, way over previous close and over the 120 and the 9 going up towards VWAP. That's what I mean by relative strength. Let's check out some of these other ones. I don't know why I have Tesla open on 2 charts, but we're going to go ahead and put Meta over here. Market open. Oh shit. We're missing action. And look, relative strength. I want to watch Tesla on the 2 minute. Just off the open. Look, Apple dumping. Everything's dumping off the open. I mean, we got stuff going on in China. So, like, you would expect Apple to be affected by that. That's where a lot of their iPhones and chip makers are at. And, I mean, looks like Apple is looking weaker out of the bunch. Let me go ahead and fix these other charts right quick. Meta looking strong again. Dude. Look at Meta. I mean, same thing it did yesterday. Now look at the look at Nvidia and Amazon. I mean, Amazon and Nvidia were looking pretty strong yesterday. All day until we had that sell off. All right. Again, Meta's looking like it was yesterday, bro. It came out the gate strong, but then like hit you feel me? I don't know if that was resistance or just because of the market start selling off or whatever. That thing hit a brick wall and turned around, bro. But again, dude, we're only 2 minutes into the trading period, so Meta's looking super strong though. Meta is looking super strong. Look at this thing. Amazon starting to see a little bounce. All right. Again, this is on the 5 minute. Now, what's crucial is Does this SBX? Hold up. Does this, damn, look at Meta. Does this SPX, the S&P 500 index, is it able to get up back above 4,000? It's really going to determine a lot of stuff, all right? Let's get here. Let's go back over here. See what we got. I mean, off the open, dude, everything's like looking weak, breaking down, and or like going backside, except for Meta, bro. Look at this thing. Out the gates, bro. 2 days in a row. 2 days in a row, Meta has looked super strong out the gates. Again, this is on the 5 minute. Let's look at the 2 minute. I mean, even stronger, dude. No, not even any pullbacks. I mean, I don't think that's sustainable, though. I really don't. But look at the S&P 500 index. Going red to green. All right. Very important. I mean, 4,000 is way up here, though. Where is it? I was going to put 4,000 flat. So that's going to be a key level right there. I mean, will we even be able to get there today? I don't know. It's got a mixed bag of results off the open. But there's our key level on the SPX. Now, Amazon and Nvidia. Look, cracking to the downside, but trying, I mean, a lot of volume, bro. 1 million shares. Amazon, look at this wick. Look at this doji candle, bro. Look, it was looking bearish. Now they're squeezing it up. They turned it into a doji candle. So I think there's some buyers in Amazon coming back over to the S&P 500 index and Meta. Look at this thing. It's just ripping, bro. Right now, Meta's looking the strongest out of the bunch. But we've seen that same story before, bro. So, yeah, I mean, I'd be just chilling. You feel me? Obviously, very volatile off the open. The first, 10, 15 minutes of market open, like, yeah, you really got to have a real plan, bro, and a strategy, and you feel me? Have some experience to be trading like right off the open. You feel me? I mean, I feel like I have a little bit of experience, definitely not a pro by any means, but do have a couple years under my belt, and I still don't like to trade off the open unless I'm swinging a position from the previous day. Then I'll trade off the open. And look at Meta just pushing higher. Let's scroll out a couple days and see what's going on with Meta. All right, look. Yesterday it got up here. So I mean, yeah, this is looking good, but really we want to see that thing break above all this chop right here, bro. See all this resistance and chopping around. Like, this is where you want Meta to break past. I believe to really have some confidence. Just make sure my hotkeys are working. Nvidia and Amazon looking pretty bearish right now on the 5 minute. Let's go back over here. I'm just like, all right. I mean, I guess the hotkeys are working, bro. Like, I'm gonna stop sweating it. Tesla looking like it's finding support down here at previous close. The S&P 500 index. Let's make sure this is right. Okay, I got it. Look, putting in higher lows has gone front side and looking bullish. All right. Nvidia, I don't know what's going on with the chip makers right now. Probably has something to do with China. But Amazon is starting to maybe find a bottom here intraday, short term. And let's see if Nvidia is able to at least hold here, bro. Like, yeah, yeah. And check out Meta. I mean, bullish. Uh, is it able to consolidate here? Maybe just put in a higher low, healthy pullback, and continue upward. I mean, that's the question. Looking at the S&P 500 index, it's looking good right now. This previous close right here, which I don't know, what is it? 39.60s, something like that. 39.63, 64. It needs to hold this for us to really see some bullishness in the market, I believe, as far as the overall market. All right, let's go back over here. I need to make a hotkey for to close the preview. Just to have one. And I mean, Apple's really feeling it now. The China stuff is really you know what I mean? Looking like it is having an effect on Apple. One of the leaders, one of the generals. I mean, that thing has shown some decent relative strength, though. You feel me? But, like, decent relative strength. And look, it's looking like it may have found the bottom of the range down here. Look, we're chopping around. Look, consolidating kind of for about 15 minutes. I say Apple holds this. If it's able to hold this 143.5, you feel me? Maybe think about buying a quick dip for a scalp, but only if it holds this level. And right now it's looking like it's having trouble. The Qs, man, it's just a mixed bag right now. You feel me? A lot happened yesterday. Let's see what we're doing on the SPY. Right now, crucial level right now on the SPY. This previous close is where we're trading at right now. I feel like it needs to hold. If the SPY cracks this previous close right here, along with the S&P 500, the SPX, look out below. Look, Apple was able to hold. That's a good sign. And Tesla is trading at, I'm at the bottom of the range so far, is what, the 183.37? You want to see Tesla hold that level if you're a long bias or if you're long. And if we just go over here and check out, let me just make sure I went to the right one. Yeah, the S&P 500, the SPX, and Meta. Look, Meta was bullish out the gate, and it's kind of like consolidating a little bit. Now, if Meta's able to hold up here and not break down, at least hold the VWAP and just consolidate, maybe trade sideways, then we might have something there. And look at the S&P 500, the SPX, like holding this previous close, putting in a nice bullish pattern, putting in some higher lows with some healthy pullbacks, stepping up, and now has been consolidating on this level right here. What level is this? I mean, obviously it's previous close. It's hard for me to see it. This 39.64 70s. All right. And we're seeing some bouncing coming into the market. We got Nvidia and Amazon trying to get a little bullish on us, but I mean, they're selling into it. They're selling into it, as we can see from these long wicks right here. But trying to show some strength. But look at this decreasing volume. So I don't know. Again, here's Meta. Like, you know what I mean? Cracking VWAP, coming to the downside. Look, the S&P 500 index starting to see a little weakness with this wick right here. It's all good as long as we can hold this level, this previous close, and consolidate. I think we're still in good shape. Yeah, I mean we're seeing some 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 weakness, I guess you would say, like all these wicks. I mean, some people think wicks are tricks. I don't know. I think there's information in those wicks. They can be a little tricky though. Not gonna lie. But right now we're about what, 15 minutes in the market into the trading period. And here's where you usually kind of expect for a range to be put in yet. Um, Now the SPY, the Qs, and Apple looks like they have, along with Nvidia and Amazon, looks like they have shown us the bottom of the range first. Now, this is not looking too good right here. This S&P 500 of the SPX, because we were front side. Now look, see as we crack previous close, look, everything starts dumping. And you can't see that, my bad. But look, as that cracked, you see everything start dumping, bro. And that's what I mean. Like, we need to hold that if you want to see some bullishness, bro. If not, I mean, if that thing starts heading lower, you already know. So, and wardrobe malfunction. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. My bad. My bad. Had a little wardrobe malfunction right there to have. Okay, so we're heading to the downside decent. So I would expect to come over here and look at this SBX and see us stepping down, and that's what we see. I mean, look, we're looking bullish for a second, then crack to the downside. Definitely a bearish pattern. Look at this, lower lows and cracking previous close, and that's why we're seeing all this bearishness. I mean, look at Nvidia. Oh, just oof. I mean, and we seen little hints of this yesterday. Uh, when I came back on for Power Hour, bro, all I seen was a market that had faded, bro, to oblivion. And we're starting to see some bouncing trying to come in. I don't know. It's hard to tell. I'm gonna go to the 3 minute on this SBX. And I'll just show you real quick. Let's go to the 3 minute. I mean, do I have any levels on the short or anything? So we seeing like some kind of bouncing coming in, but definitely, let's see something. Where are we trading at? Okay. So, I mean, no, I'm not saying that we're going lower, but just in case. like this 39.56 looks like a level. I mean, actually, I'll say right here, this 39.57.60s, definitely something there. And I know there's more levels in between that, but I'm just trying to see, like, if we do start fading and tanking, like, where's the closest area that we can bounce at? Yeah, just making sure I'm on the right monitor. So that 39.57.66. I mean, we've already been underneath that today. Now kind of mixed bag here because look, we got the semis trying to bounce, right? I guess Amazon trying to bounce as well. Let's go over here to this main monitor and see what we got. All right, we're starting to see some bouncing coming in. Yeah, we're seeing a little something. I mean, um, high concentration of options contracts at this 185 on the call side for Tesla. Okay. I mean, they're pretty expensive though. And the spread, all right, the spread's kind of tightening up a little bit. They keep changing. Nvidia's looking pretty bullish. I mean, the SPX is looking like it wants to bounce. These things keep fluctuating. I'm gonna wait. All right. Now, like the only thing that I don't like, right? Look at this. You see that? Weakness right there? Looking like the market wants to head lower with this long wick right here, bro. And then as you come over here and check out Nvidia and Amazon, we're seeing some weakness. Amazon's just cracking to the downside. I'm more interested to see what the SPX, the S&P 500 index does here. Because I was seeing some weakness with that wick, but it's looking like it wants to bounce. And let's come back over here. And I mean, just still kind of looking weak for now. The SPX did put in a higher low. All right. The SPY and the Qs are still looking kind of weak. I mean, we're 20 minutes into the trading period, and Apple's being punished, bro. Apple's being punished. Finally, showing some signs that it's, yeah, I mean, that it can be had. Look at Meta. Put in a higher low. All right. So that's kind of bullish. Now this SPX, yeah, we were looking bullish. Obviously hit a resistance or something. Maybe some data came out. We sold off, correct, but we did base. It'd be nice to see this thing get back above previous close. Now moving on over, Nvidia and Amazon. I mean, bearish, obviously, but we did kind of base and find a bottom here. And we're nice bullish candle, and it's looking like we're trying to put in a higher low and head to the upside. Now Amazon, let's go ahead and pull this down a little bit and say hopefully Amazon can hold that. I mean, I'd really say about 93.50s. which is like kind of acting like resistance right now. Back to Meta. Meta is trying to look strong. This S&P 500 index is really what's gonna call the shots. You feel me? Amazon trying to bounce. All right, we're on the right chart. Oh, Amazon trying to bounce. Look, selling off, but they're buying it up. But it has resistance here at this 93.50s. So I mean, it'd be interesting to see if Amazon is able to break through that resistance. I'm just trying to make sure I'm on the right chart. All right, this is a 5-minute. I mean, looking kind of bearish right now, bro. Not gonna lie. But what we want to see is you feel me? I mean, we're about 20 minutes in, 25 minutes into the trading period at this point. Nvidia starting to look strong. And remember, I called out Nvidia off the watch list. You feel me? Off the little pre-market show, pre-market little thing I did. We called it out. Like one of the most talked about stocks on retail forums. You feel me? Very important data point to have, especially post meme stock. Um, you feel me? Like after meme stock times came out. It's very important. And I mean, Tesla's just fading, bro. We're showing some strength. Let's like scroll out a little bit and see what we're working with here. I mean, we're just fading, dude. So I'd say Tesla. Dude, we're just heading lower, bro. 180. I mean, we got something here as well. 182.06. Underneath that. So all that's now resistance for us. And bro, it's looking like a fader, bro. It's looking like a day of fading. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Let's see how things shake out. Oof. Dude, everything's looking super weak, bro. Look. It's Meta. Same thing, same pattern like yesterday. Bullish out the gate. Uh then profit taking, or people just trading it. I don't know. But obviously moving with the market. Now, Nvidia, and I mean Nvidia tried to show a little strength, but I mean the China stuff, bro. China. And then Amazon's just looking. I mean, Amazon's freaking wow. That thing's going to the downside decent, bro. Let's just make sure we're back on the right monitor. All right. Okay. So let's see. I mean, we faded decent. I'm gonna get rid of let's get rid of all this. Let's get rid of this on the Apple chart. so we can actually see the charts and see what's going on here. And right now, basically everything's looking bearish, everything's fading. You feel me? I mean, starting to see some remnants of a bounce try to come in the market, as you can see from here. I mean, the S&P 500, the SPX, again, getting down to these levels and trying to bounce. So it's seeming like this 39.57, and I do remember that level from yesterday or a couple of days ago. 39.57 or 39.55 or whatever, something close to that. You feel me? So again, we're back down here again. Let's see if we can bounce. And as you see, look, I mean, as you see this thing start to bounce, you can see Meta. Look, start to bounce. And then if you come over here, you can see Nvidia start to bounce. Amazon start to bounce. And then over here, Apple start to bounce. The SPY start to bounce. The Qs start to bounce. So, I mean, really, all your large caps and mega caps are definitely going to be, the stock action is going to be predicated on what that S&P 500 index does, basically. So if we chopped around on the Qs, the SPY, and Apple, now let's see if we can at least base and stop hemorrhaging and maybe try to put in some sort of bullish pattern. Look at this SPY chopping around. But putting in a higher low. Now the Qs also consolidating, basing down here, putting in a higher low. Apple basically doing more of the same, kind of basing, consolidating, put in higher low, higher low, higher low. Oh Lord, no wonder I was on the darn 2-minute chart on Apple. All right, so that looks a little more like it's making sense. So I'd say the bottom of the range on the Apple, we'd want it to hold this level right here, 143.10. And now we're seeing some bouncing coming in the market, and I mean, it's not a surprise. I mean, just look at the SPX bullishness going front side. Came back down to this level and bounced decent, put in a higher low, and this candle has broken past the 9 VWAP and is going front side. I mean, you can see Meta kind of doing the same thing. I mean, and this is what I mean by more range on Meta. I mean, it's basically the same pattern, but Meta's giving you more range to trade off of. Nvidia, looking pretty bullish. I mean, not looking bullish, but starting to try to look bullish. As in, we sold off, found a bottom, maybe a bottom of a range, intraday, or in a short-term sense. All right, base down here for what, 20 minutes? Nice bullish candle, probably coinciding with this bullish candle or this one. Chop, then going sideways, and then again trying to go front side. Amazon's just been looking weak, but have we finally maybe put in a bottom? I don't know, but I can tell you one thing: if Amazon doesn't hold its 93.12s, it's not looking good for it. Back to Meta and the S&P 500, the SPX. This is crucial. It was looking pretty bullish for a second, but obviously encountered some weakness. Okay, let's go back over here, see what we got. I'm gonna close this preview. Testing, 1, 2, 3, mic check. Okay. So I mean, we were seeing a little bit of bouncing, but obviously that S&P 500 index is looking like they're selling into it. See this long wick rejecting our previous close? That is the problem right now. That's why we're not seeing any movement basically in anything, and everything's looking weak. So the first key to seeing some upside action is seeing that thing get over previous close and hold, and Amazon is still cracking to the downside. What a nice fader. If anyone just faded that thing off the open. I mean, Apple's fighting. This is crucial. We want to see it hold this 143.10. 143.10. Most definitely just 143, bro. 143. We want to see Apple hold that nice round number of 143. The Qs, I mean, fighting for this 281.80s. I mean, I've seen that level before. I remember it. It's significant. Look at Apple trying to bounce. Okay? Let's go back over here and look at this thing. I mean, all right. Let's get rid of all this. Trying to see some bullishness. Just switch me to the 15-minute. That's a little too high of a time frame just to watch it and see what's going on. I mean, the 5-minute, I think. And I mean, trying to put in some higher lows, but just ultimately looking pretty weak. I'm gonna get rid of some of these levels. Right now. So back down here. You feel me? Bounce, put in a higher low. This is crucial. Are we able to consolidate and at least hold this higher low right here? Right here. Something like that. What level is that? 39.61. Crucial. And I mean, it's looking like it wants to right now. Let's go over here, look at Nvidia. Look, Nvidia going front side. Looks like Amazon may have found a bottom temporarily. Crucial right here. Does Nvidia go front side? I mean, that's going to be crucial. And then look at this thing now. Looking pretty bullish. This is what you want to see if you're long. And then let's get back over here. Let's get back over here. I mean, you could see it. Just look at the SPX. I mean, what you want to, the SPY has already crossed VWAP and has went front side. So green on the day, past the red to green. What you would want to see if you were bullish or long bias is the Qs also do that. And I mean, Apple is crossing over VWAP on the 9 and all that right now. But the Qs, and then look, the SPX has went front side. Can it maintain? Can it maintain that front side status? Look at Nvidia. Again, I mentioned it on the morning show, bro. Nvidia and Amazon. But look at Nvidia going front side. Oh, they're dumping on it. They're dumping on it, but it's looking pretty strong here. I mean, after we put in the bottom of the range. So right here where you're seeing all this consolidation, that's probably where you would be looking to go long. You feel me? And your price target would be VWAP and the and previous close and the 120. And then if we can get over the 120, I mean, the top of the range somewhere. And as we come back over here, the SPX is still trying to maintain above previous close, looking pretty strong here. And again, everything is going to be predicated on that. And look, let's put a little level here to show us the chop that we need to break above to really see something different. And going back over here to Nvidia, look, front side. Amazon finally trying to put in some bounce. Let's go over to the main screen over here. All right. I mean, right now, the market's looking like it wants to be bullish. You got Tesla above previous close, above the 9, above VWAP in the short term. The next major barrier for Tesla is going to be this 120 right here, 184.50s. But now we even have the Qs fighting for front side. Fighting. The SPY's already front side. Apple, nice bullish pattern. Higher low, higher low, higher low. Ripping up past VWAP, the 9, and the short term. All right. And starting to see some weakness. Again, on this S&P 500, the index, the SPX. But what will be crucial here is, healthy pullbacks are fine, but are we able to at least hold this red to green line, this previous close? And it's looking like it's trying to. Let's just make sure what chart we're on here. Look at Nvidia, just putting in a bullish pattern, almost like a V-shaped pattern right there, just straight down and then straight up. Nice little V shape right there, like perfect little patterns and price action for buying the dip and or fading the rip. And you could have did both of them. But I mean, look, running into some weakness here. It's because this SPX is running into some weakness here. And look, we rejected here before. See where this wick is? Like right around there. What level is that? 39.66.95. So 39.66 90s. So that's going to be the next major barrier to see some more upside on the market. And really quick, Nvidia has gone red to green and is kind of like consolidating. You feel me? And that's fine. We want to see some healthy pullbacks if you're long Nvidia, but we just don't want us to go ahead and break down this previous close and go backside. All right. So I say, it's still looking bullish as long as it can hold above previous close. But I mean, with this thing looking like this, bro, like I don't know, they just dumped on it. And like I said, everything's gonna be predicated on that. So let's go back over here and see what we got now. The SPY, I mean, fighting to at least maintain front side and not go backside. The Qs never able to achieve front side status, nor Apple. But that's all right. Because you want to see some moderation. So let's just watch this price action. Nvidia continuing to look strong. It was. They're dumping on it, but look, it's still staying front side. Let's zoom in here. See what we got. Let's look at it on the 2 minute real quick. See on the 2 minute. Meta's just fading, bro. Oh my God, look at Amazon. Yeah, decent cracking to the downside right now, dude. Even Nvidia. Let's go back to the 5 minute. I need to look at some of these other monitors, like this one, for instance. Look at this thing. It's affecting the market. It's all gonna you mean it's gonna be predicated on what this S&P 500 index does. And as you can see, as this thing cracks and goes to the downside, everything goes to the downside, bro. Look at that. Look at that. Look at Amazon, bro. Ugh. My God, that thing's getting punished, huh? Dude. They put that thing on punishment, bro. It's in timeout. I feel like this thing's leaking, bro, because I know I'm not freaking that much fake juice. Heard some brakes leaking out there. My girl's out there, bro. You gotta change your brakes. Change your brake pads. I'll go do some work, bro. Okay, so I mean, obviously, dude, you see the market selling off, so you know this thing's selling off. Let's get rid of some of these levels, dude, so I can see what's going on here. And that's a 3 minute. How about the 5 minute? I mean, chopping around, playing around, kind of almost like the same pattern from last time. And give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Let me see if this hotkey works. My bad. I was just making sure my girl wasn't here, bro. All right. Oh, what's going on? Damn. I leave and all of a sudden we're bullish? Do I need to leave more or something? Like, what the hell? All right. Look. Okay. Never mind. I mean, yeah. Bullishness. See, this is what I don't like, bro. This is what I don't like about this platform, bro. Like the charting on it is like so weird, bro. But look, SBX now going back front side. But again, I mean, we've seen this before, bro. So to see something different, we want to see this thing break above the chop. All right, which is going to be this 39.69. 39.69.29. But right now, bullishness into the market. Look at Nvidia. You feel me? I mean, from the bottom of the range, relative from from here is a higher low. So a higher low relative to where we based that. Amazon, I mean, this thing has just been fading. Now wait, hold on. Look, we've put in a higher low. We put in a higher low. And we're back front side. But let's see what happens here. We don't want it to fade too much. Don't want it to fade too much. Again, if we can just base, you feel me, up here. Like, at least for a couple candles, bro. And this is a 3-minute chart. Then I feel like we'll be in good shape. Now, again, the SPY has gone front side, right? Broken past the short term, the 9 and VWAP. The Qs have based and have broken past the short term and the 9 and rejecting off of VWAP, but trying hard to get up there. Again, this is it right here, bro. Like, we need the SPX, the S&P 500, to break above this chop if you want to see any meaningful upside action. That's how I see it. Like, break above this chop and start heading back up towards 4,000. Because we gave up that 4,000, bro, and like, that's when we start seeing all this this bearishness. Mm-hmm. Get Nvidia was looking decent for a second, but the rejection, long wick, Amazon long wick. It's because we're seeing this thing with a little weakness right here. But I mean, that's fine. That's fine as long as it holds. As long as it holds front side. That's what we want to see. Bro, it's like, I don't understand this chart, bro. Like, why does it squeeze it in like that? It's ridiculous. Well, I think it has something to do with the indicators. But it just makes it very cumbersome, bro. Alright. So, putting in a higher low up here. And again, it needs to break above that chop, bro. Break above the chop. And we can't even see it. My bad. Look, the SPX. So you seen what Nvidia and Amazon was doing. Just to go back. Bottomed once again. Now it's putting in a higher low. All right. So this was resistance, I guess, short term. And now look, here's something different. We're seeing a higher low get put in here. But again, we need to really break above this chop, bro. If we're going to see anything different. Where's the chop at? Right here. This 39.69.05. Now wait, hold on. Because we're seeing a semblance of bullishness coming here. Look at this thing. Tesla now breaking past the 120. The SPY has definitely gone front side. Crossed over the 9 short term and VWAP. Nice bullish candle right here. And the next candle opening, putting in a higher low. And look at that, bro. We just seen some bullishness. Now Tesla goes and crosses over the 120 with the SPY right behind it. The Q's trying to go front side. And let me see what the trizzies are looking like. All right. Decent. I mean, honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and take profits off the table, bro. That's good enough for me. I'm out. Decent little trade right there. You feel me? All right, so now I'm just chilling, waiting for my next opportunity. Because see, look, I got out here, and I know maybe it was premature, but look, I'm looking at this like resistance right here. You feel me? So let's see if I should have held it. Right now it's looking like yes, but bro, like bullish, bullish, and bullish. So again, I'm not trying to hit home runs, bro. You feel me? That was my price target, 185. We hit 185. So like, cause like I found myself uh like being right the majority of the time, bro. But what happens is because I'm right, it gives me this false sense of confidence that just because I was right, I'm gonna be even more right. And you can't trade like that. You have to follow your plan, bro. You feel me? Cause look, see what I got out? Because like look this rejection right here, this long wick. But I mean that thing's looking stronger, bro. It would have went deeper in the money. But what time is it? What, 10:30? What? Damn. I mean, but honestly, bro, like, yeah, for what, a couple extra dollars, I'd be sitting here like feeling like this uncertainty and doubt and pain and worry. Like, I'd rather just take my profits and get out the way. But all right, let's see. We haven't got up here yet. That thing's just pushing, bro. The market's like, oh, we're looking bullish right now, bro. Um, I don't know, bro. Amazon and Nvidia moving up with the market. Meta putting in a nice little higher low, stepping up, trying to cross over VWAP. And the reason why we're seeing that bullishness is because the SPX, S&P 500, broke above that chop for a second. See that wick up there? That's where you're seeing the bullishness. So, I mean, it'd be nice for this thing to break above it and consolidate above the chop. If we're able to do that, then you can expect the market to maybe head higher. And look, you know what I mean? Resistance right there. Yeah, I could have held it for a little longer, but why? Why? Again, like we're not looking for home runs, bro. Like I'm only interested in base hits. And yeah, you felt my bad. Let's just go over here and look. Look, Amazon like hitting some weakness, rejecting Nvidia, rejecting off this previous close, trying to head higher. I mean, right now still looking bullish though. I mean, let's uh let's just go ahead and put a trend line right there. You feel me? So we can like and look. I mean, looking like the market wants to head higher. Look at Nvidia going front side. Amazon crossing over the already crossed the 9 in the short term. Now trying to break past this level right here. This 93.50. All right. And also VWAP simultaneously. And now look, this thing has broken past the chop. It's broken past the chop. So you want to see it break above this chop and consolidate up here. Let's go over here and see what's going on. Now we got the Qs going front side. Look at Apple getting up there. All right. Oof, them freaking calls on Tesla expensive, bro. Ain't gonna lie. I mean, I was looking at the wrong ones. They're not that expensive. I mean, the puts are. Right. Let me see. 185. Yeah, 185 puts are $5. Look at the SPY, bro. Oof. I want to see something real quick. Damn, we got bro, the SPY we have expirations today, right? The 29th and the 30th. Like goddamn, what they got expirations every damn day? The first? Jesus. I'd be interested in that. Hold up now. Oof. And I mean, as of now, bro, like Tesla, I mean, those things would have probably printed a little more, but it's all good, dog. All right. Oh no. I already know what time it is. Let's take, bro, look at this thing. That's what I'm talking about. That's why we're seeing all this bullishness right now. Look, Nvidia stepping up, about to cross over the 120. If that thing gets over the 120, bro, like that thing gets the green light. Meta, Meta's above the 120. It's above VWAP and everything. As long as this thing continues to look bullish, uh, you feel me? And Meta gets past this little level right here. You know what I mean? I'd be interested. I mean, it's looking like we're getting towards the top of a range. Where's it? Healthy pullback. Look, the Q's never even got above VWAP. I meant the 120. How much are these puts? Just because, look, you see this wick right here? That means it tried to go up higher and they sold into it. And you can see it reflect. Look at Nvidia. Rejecting off the 120. Amazon rejecting off of VWAP in this 93.50s. You feel me? It's all because of this. That wick right there. Alright? And look, you can just see it. Across all the charts. 396. 395. Let's try something. I've never done that before, but I'm gonna try it. And look, I mean, it's you feel me? Like the wick, I seen that they were selling into it. So it depends on what happens here. Does it continue to sell off? And look, even just that little wick and that little bit of bearishness was having this type of effect on like your Nvidias, your Amazons. But hold on, hold on, hold on. But just that wick and a little bit of bearishness caused Nvidia and all of them to reject like that. Let's go back to the main screen. And look, we got Tesla rejecting decent up here, bro. Decent. And like that's why I got out. Because I knew there was resistance up there, bro. I mean, it's just like stick to your plan, bro. Like that's I mean, that's where I get in trouble at, and I assume a lot of other traders, or actually I know like a lot of other traders get in that problem too, bro. Like they have a plan, you feel me, or like a bias and a plan or whatever, but then once they get in the trade, and especially if it starts going in your favor, like your plan, or at least me, my plan goes out the window, and then I just start focusing on how much can I make, like how much right, like am I gonna be, and then when you do that and just abandon your plan, that's when you lose money because your plan already worked. So like, why are you still in the trade? Like, if your plan already worked and you're still in the trade, yeah, I understand the concept of letting your winners run, bro, but like in this type of market condition, bro, like you got to be careful doing that because your winners will turn into a loser quick. Oh Lord, like, all right, hold up, give me 1 second. My bad, my bad. You feel me? You already know what time it be. It's all good though. Like, I mean, honestly, I made you feel me? Like, my little play worked, and I executed it, and I'm happy with that. You feel me? And look, let me close the preview. And see, I mean, that little bit of weakness, bro, and that wick, and now we've opened another candle below the previous candle, heading towards the downside. And then Nvidia, I mean, you can see it reflected here with the rejection off of the 120, cracking to the downside, new candle opening below the previous candle, which also happens to be below previous close, red to green. So this is crucial. And then Amazon has just been looking pretty weak today. Yeah, a couple little flashes of bullishness, but all in all, just looking weak, bro. And it's this thing. You feel me? This thing. And Meta, I mean, it's like I don't know how to call Meta. Like I said, it consistently gives you more range to trade off of. Look at that. To the upside and the downside. And I mean, to the upside again. You feel me? But I feel like I traded Meta a decent amount. And okay. I just want to see if this thing cracks, like, corrects this little uptrend right here. I mean, is that more accurate? Like, say about like this. Let's see if it corrects the uptrend and corrects this below this chop right here. I mean, that'll determine a lot. I mean, we're seeing some bullishness. Oh, Tesla, but you know, like Tesla, like you feel me, likes to move independent of the market a lot. That's what I noticed about Tesla, bro. So that's why it's so tricky to trade. Like you gotta, you know what I mean, like be like following it, bro, like every day, bro, like to get a feel for the price action on that thing. And I mean, right now, just like chopping around over here. We're seeing bullishness coming in. Look at Nvidia, dude. Nvidia is I mean, I put it on the list. I mean, we talked about it. Look, this thing is freaking like bullish right now, bro. Ooh, lordy, breaking past the 120. And what's interesting is this thing is like stepping down, putting in lower lows, but with Nvidia doing that, I expect this thing to kind of, you feel me, look bullish soon. You see what I mean? Because, dude, look at this. That would have been a nice little trade. Seeing it basing down here and just buying the dip, going long. You feel me? Yeah, definitely seeing some bullishness coming in. Definitely seeing some bullishness coming in. As we can see from here. And if that continues, I will go ahead and exit. Let me see. I mean, right now just break even. But the way I see it, I feel like the bottom of the range is down here, right? This is a supply zone. All right? Supply zone support. The top of the range is up here, right? No. Support and demand zone. The supply zone and the resistance is up here. I don't really like I don't really like trade off of support and demand. That's something I've been like seeing other people do. So I'm trying to kind of learn it. When I see it, it's just like supply and demand is just like support and resistance, bro. Like, gee, I don't see what the difference is. But yeah, support or bottom of the range, resistance top of the range. So right now we're up here at the top of the range. Now, yeah, being that we're at the top of the range, I would expect for us to, yeah, maybe play around up here, but ultimately top out and maybe go back towards the bottom. And if not, then that means we're breaking out. So let's see. Again, I mean, Tesla, like, just because you see Tesla breaking out doesn't really mean anything because, again, Tesla does its own thing, bro. I mean, if you're bullish on Tesla and the rest of the market is also bullish, I mean, yeah, that means something, but just because Tesla's looking bullish doesn't mean the overall market is actually bullish. You know what I mean? And I mean, you can kind of see it. Look, Tesla repping, getting back up here to that resistance, but the rest of the market, it's kind of like, yeah, trying to look bullish, kind of bouncing a little bit, but not really doing too much. And look, you could see Apple, and let's just make sure we're on the right monitor. Yeah, you could see Apple up here at this previous close rejecting. Tesla at the top of the range up here, doing its thing, trying to maybe break out, but rejecting. But look, Meta cracking to the downside. That's the S&P 500 index, uh, also known as uh, the SPX, is now putting in this little bearish little pattern here, stepping down with these systematic little lower lows and lower highs. And then over here, Amazon's just been looking weak. I mean, I don't know. I guess it was Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Even Nvidia, um, I mean, looking strong for the most part, but seeming to have found some resistance right here at this 159.30s. Let's see what happens though. What screen are we on? Yeah, let's see what happens because it put in a higher low, and then Amazon trying to kind of give you like some double bottom action, like, you know what I mean, one, two, or one, two. You feel me? Yeah, one, two. Okay, and you already know what time it is. So look, I'm going to go ahead because the attacks have begun. The attacks have begun. All right. So what I have to do is do something real quick. I'll be back. I apologize, guys, but I keep getting attacked, bro.